Is the fast-paced world of computers passing you by? Put a stop to your confusion by stopping at your local Computerland store. Right now, we're featuring Hewlett-Packard products. The way HP puts things together is what sets them apart. See the latest from Hewlett-Packard, including the LaserJet printer series, at Computerland, the one thing to know about computers.
Whatever your dreams, when you play Oregon's Megabucks, they could come true. Sweet dreams.
I'm the big daddy of the greatest bar game of all time, Fuse Balls. And us Fuse Ballers drink Miller Lite. Miller Lite's a less filling beer, brewed from the ground up, not a watered-down version of regular beer. And Fuse Ball is a great game, because when a guy loses, everyone knows he loses.
When it's Miller Lite, less filling, tastes great.
I think we have a loser. Hey, bare-handed.
Dad offered to fix the faucet for the 4th time. Mom said no more mishmash faucet jobs. She'd find out how to do it herself at Freddy's. Unfortunately, now Dad's working on the lights.
You should have seen this place when we got it. But we really had our hearts set on it. So we took it one room at a time, made about 50 trips to Freddy's, and it really paid off. Thanks, Freddy.
I'll bet their big man doesn't make the game. He took his car in for service this afternoon. He'll never make it. Great, yeah.
I bet he walks in that door.
How'd you know?
He owns a Toyota.
Quality service is at these Portland Metro Toyota dealers.
Before you men go on this mission, I'm taking you to the best French restaurant in the city. French food, French food, French food, French food, French food, French food.
Somewhere a small restaurant is missing a big sale.
It was busy.
But U.S. West Communications can keep your small business from missing those big sales.
How about pizza? Yeah!
Don't let the competition get your business. Find out how to protect those big orders. Call U.S. West Communications.
When you were a kid, you wanted your bike to sound like a car. Nowadays, you'd like your car to be as quiet as that old bike. So use a gasoline that can do a better job quieting NOx, one that's 2 octane higher than regular unleaded. Unical's 89 octane.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hi, Murph.
It's a great game last night.
Gee, thanks.
The only thing that would taste better than a nice cold one is a cold filter one.
Genuine draft anymore? Thanks. About time, man.
Because if you want a beer whose rich, smooth draft taste hasn't been changed by heat pasteurization, we've got it down cold. Cold filtered Miller Genuine Draft. It's as real as it gets.
Only at Tom Peterson. Free is a very good price. Your choice free with the purchase of any camcorder in the store. And we've got the great brands. And we've got the right prices. Buy this Toshiba only $5.99. Or save $100 on the Sharp, only $7.99. Or the Hitachi, only $9.99. All this plus convenient terms. Now that's Tom Peterson.
You knock yourself out just getting to your flight. That's why at Alaska Airlines, we figured the least we can do is treat you well once you finally get here.
Things are good for us right now. Bob's promotion, friends we can count on, and great kids. You know, Bob thinks I'm pretty great, too. Says he got this from one of those friends we can count on.
The fashion buyers at Fred Meyer have gone berserk. They're buying brand-name career wear like this and selling it for unreal prices. So hurry. Get what you need before everyone finds out.
Okay, I got
Last year, almost 2 million families stopped buying regular Pepsi, and almost 500,000 moved to Diet Coke. That's more than to any other major soft drink.
In today's hotter running engines, wear is a greater problem than ever before. Oil breakdown can shorten the life of vital engine parts. That's why there's Castrol. Castrol provides maximum protection against viscosity and thermal breakdown. So use Castrol, because driving today can be a grind. Castrol, engineered for today's smaller cars.
Get Castrol GTX at your nearby Payless Drugstore Automotive Department.
Water. It can create a swimming pool or destroy one. High levels of humidity were eroding the structure of the community pool. So a local indoor environment expert helped find a way to clear the air, which saved on maintenance, saved on heating costs, and also saved something you can't put a price on. The local expert, Pacific Power.
Your Portland Metro Toyota dealer is having a 10-day countdown sale, so you'd better step on it. Time's ticking away on your chance to save big on every new 89 from Celicas to Supras. You can even save on Motor Trend's choice for 1989 Truck of the Year. And with Toyota Extra Value packages, you can save up to $1,050 more. But the countdown sale ends April 4th, so hurry into your Toyota dealer before time runs out. And that's the bottom line.
I'm known for my gentle and charming disposition. So when Ernie here ran out of Miller Lite, I didn't get mad. Nah. We calmly discussed the situation. I told Ernie I'd drink light because it's brewed from the ground up so it tastes great. Not like some watered-down version of a regular beer. We reached an understanding, and he quickly rectified the situation. Mom always said I had a way with people.
When it's Miller Lite, less filling, tastes great.
I used to go to a department store to buy things I needed for my home, like pillows and bedding, until I found out that Fred Meyer has the same things at better prices. Of course, saving money isn't everything. I still want good quality. And Fred Meyer has well-made, nice-looking things to brighten every room, like area rugs and decorator pillows. They even have craft supplies. In fact, Fred Meyer makes it so easy to find the things I need for my home, I have more time to relax at home.
Coming up on Blazer Midgame, the first of a two-part look at Blazer coach Rick Adelman. It's not too late for you to sign up to Dash for Cash, and the Miller MVP banquet is just around the corner. This and more next on Blazer Midgame.
Blazer Midgame with Scott Zachary, Monica Spolstra, and Michael Harper.
On-court bloopers are often a lot funnier for the fans than they are for the players who make them famous. And with thrift... For your chance to win with Courtside Capers, stop by your participating Thriftway store and circle the basketball bloopers on the entry blank. You could win some great prizes, like Blazer game tickets, an autographed basketball, or a $50 gift certificate from Thriftway. Take a shot at Courtside Capers and stop by your participating Thriftway right away.
The 1988-89 season has brought about a lot of talent and hard work from all of the players, and you've got a chance to see them honored for what they do best at this year's Miller Lite Most Valuable Player Banquet. Who would you rate most valuable in offensive skills or defensive skills? And which of the Blazers strikes you as most inspirational? You've got a chance to see all of your favorites out for an exciting evening of highlights and awards at the Miller Lite Most Valuable Player Banquet, all coming up on April 12th. This year's featured speaker is Sports Illustrated writer and television analyst Frank DeFord. Seating is limited, so get your tickets for the Miller Lite Most Valuable Player Banquet at the Coliseum box office right away.
Register now for your chance to win with Toyota's Dash for Cash. If your entry is selected, you could be invited to spend an evening and a special time out with the Blazers in the Coliseum. Toyota and the Trailblazers invite you to stop by your Portland Metro Toyota dealer to register for the chance to dash for cash. If your name is randomly chosen, you will receive 2 tickets to a Blazer home game. And you'll get the chance to shovel as many Blazer bucks as you can in 24 seconds. Whatever you shovel, you get to keep. Register now for the next Toyota Dash for Cash night at any Portland Metro Toyota dealership.
Come to First Interstate Bank. We go the extra mile for you.
On some items, some supermarket may actually have lower prices than Thriftway. On some other items, some other store may have lower prices. But if you're concerned about your total food bill, you'll want to shop at Thriftway. Because when you take advantage of their unlimited double coupons plus their hundreds of weekly specials, you'll always come up with a lower tape total, which is just one of the reasons why Thriftway is a better total supermarket.
Pure, genuine, never heat pasteurized. A beer that's made unlike any other. Cold filtered to give you the rich, smooth taste of real draft beer. That's the mark of a great beer. Cold filtered Miller Genuine Draft. It's as real as it gets.
News technology has come a long way.
Live remotes and satellites can bring you the pictures in an instant, but pictures are only half the story.
That's right. It's understanding the story behind the pictures, and that is what makes Newsroom 6 reporters the best in the business.
That Asian gangs are joining forces with the blood.
The spending limit is really the umbrella issue.
Bookings for the convention center are going ahead at full speed.
The reporters of Newsroom 6.
Understanding the whole picture is what it's all about.
The first seat on the bench in the NBA is usually reserved for the head coach, and it's definitely the hot seat. The man belonging in that seat in Portland is an original Blazer, Rick Adelman. After 5.5 seasons on the Blazer bench as an assistant to Jack Ramsey and Mike Schuler, Rick Adelman is now calling the shots.
Surprisingly, I find that I'm not totally in awe or anything of it anyway. I feel like I belong. I feel like I've been there before. It's fun because you're much more involved when you're the head coach. There's a lot more pressures on you, which I've already found out. I really haven't had a whole lot of time to really sit back and think about being a head coach because it's just been so hectic, and it just seems like everything has come at once, that I'm just trying to take one day at a time and try to keep my perspective as to the most important thing is I have to try to make the team win down the stretch here.
Basketball and Adelman have gone together since his high school days, and he was the first Trailblazer captain during the 1971-72 season. The sport is important to Rick, but family comes first.
I enjoy basketball, I enjoy coaching, I enjoy being around it. It's been so good to me that I'd like to stay involved in it. But I know that if this doesn't work out, I can do something else in basketball. I can find another job, I can do that. And I don't think I'm any less dedicated or any less motivated than somebody else. I just approach it a little bit different because I just think that when the final thing comes and the game's over, you're sorry you lost, and things are tough, but there's other people having a lot more problems than just losing a basketball game. And I try to keep that in perspective.
Taking over during midseason prevents Rick from instituting everything he has in mind, but being the interim head coach in Portland gives Adelman the opportunity he has been looking for.
I've told people all along I just wasn't interested in a lot of head jobs around the league because I think being assistant here is better than a lot of head jobs in this league. And to be head coach here is just a dream come true, and I just hope I have a chance to make it work.
Tomorrow night on Blazer Midgame, we'll continue our conversation with Rick Adelman and get his views on relating to players.
See this chisel? My dad bought me this chisel the fall I turned 13. It's been like a friend. About time my son and I dropped by Fred Meyer.
To do something right, do it yourself. To do it yourself, get exactly what you need. My stain is Monterey Gray by Olympic. You can't find it just any old place. But I found it.
Just need a little tune-up, same as last year. Give her a try. I think you'll notice the difference.
To improve the performance of your Toyota, make sure it's serviced by the people who know Toyota's best.
You're right. It does run better.
Genuine Toyota parts and service. We've got more for you.
Whatever your dreams, when you play Oregon's Megabucks, they could come true. Sweet dreams.
Dr. J, Michael Jordan. Dr. J invented the dunk. Well, Michael Jordan invented human flight. Listen to his name. Dr. Irvin, M.D., Master Dunker. Wings. What? That's right. Michael's got wings under that jersey. Don't be ridiculous. Anyway, they're both great. Now, I'll give you that. And when you watch them play, it's like Coca-Cola Classic. You can't beat the feeling. Look at ours.
Halftime at Madison Square Garden. Blazers leading by 11. Let's look at some of the first half highlights.
Well, the New York Knicks are an excellent passing team, and whenever they can find Patrick Ewing at the iron, they're going to do some damage against their opponents. So one of the things you have to try to do against the Knicks is react to open court situations and make sure that you make them pay. And between Drexler and Kersey, Portland got an easy opportunity. And that is when Portland plays their best basketball, when they are the aggressors and the attackers at the offensive end. And a lot of good penetration by Porter and Wheeler to set up the players out on the perimeter. And when you have that much time as a perimeter player, you're certainly going to knock down more than your share of shots. One of the things you don't want to do against the Knicks and Mark Jackson is leave your feet and allow him penetration. If you do, he's very dangerous, either scoring or passing the ball. At this end of the play, he finds Kiki Vandeweghe. Vandeweghe was very effective in that first half of play against Portland, one of the players that was strong in keeping the Knicks in the ball game. Drexler on the fly, particularly in that second period of play, exploded for 10 points to help Portland push their lead. Kiki Vandeweghe showing that the form is still there, even though the shot is still off a little bit, but he has not been able to really get a chance to get in a groove with the New York Knicks. Drexler, one of the leading rebounders for Portland during this first half of play, pushes the other end, and Steve Johnson has found his running shoes, and he's been on the end of converting layups all night long. Quentin Wheeler with a great save, and then Drexler hard to the basket against Patrick Ewing.
Let's take a look now at our Computerland stats board, leading scorers.
Well, this is one of the times you would say, oh, let's take a look at the stats, because they're interesting in the sense that both teams are not shooting the ball in the high percentage of the 50s, but they're shooting it in the 40s, and it seems like a very close game. The free throws, there's not a big discrepancy in that. The rebounds, Portland has a huge advantage there, and I suppose if you wanted to look for something that would indicate there's a difference, it may be points off of turnovers, and you'd think that Portland would have the bigger of that, but they don't. It's the Knicks who have the biggest total, 10 turnovers, 14 points for them.
If there's one thing that really jumps out at me, it would be the play of Steve Johnson. He's played 12 minutes, he has 14 points, and he also has 8 rebounds.
Well, let's take a look at the playoff situation. If we go to the East, and you'll find out that the Detroit Pistons, with a sizzling effort, have crawled on top of the Eastern Conference, but it is going to be a dogfight all the way up and down, and it's going to be interesting to see who comes out of it. On the Western side, it's tight, but not quite as tight, and it seems as though the Lakers are still the team to beat over there. There's some bunching up, but the Phoenix Suns have played extremely well, along with the Utah Jazz.
The Portland Trailblazers outscoring New York in that second quarter, 37-24. The huge difference in rebounds that we talked about late in the second quarter, 39 for the Trailblazers and only 24 for the Knicks. What do you think we might see now from Rick Pitino in order to try and get his team right back into the ball game? Will they be even more aggressive off the top in the third?
Well, remember, that's how they got back in the ball game in Portland. They were down 20. They decided to go to full court pressure, and they chopped that lead down very quickly. Now, Portland, as I said before, has done a good job of attacking the pressure, so they're looking to score rather than pull the ball back out. And when you beat a press, you don't want to let it catch up with you, so you want to continue to attack.
Hello, sports fans. If you want to score big on Michelin's, come to Discount Tire Centers and compare. No one beats our guaranteed low prices. Just look at the Michelin 145 R13 XZX Blackwall, now only $31.95. And when it comes to selection, no one compares to Discount Tire Center's full line of Michelins. We also offer you the best in service. Our technicians are trained to meet the highest standards. So if you want Michelin's because so much is riding on your tires, compare us and make a fast break for the best in price, service, and selection at Discount Tire Centers.
Bet you didn't know that's a fresh, Oregon-grown Furcrest Farms chicken. Or that a Furcrest Farms chicken is raised naturally, without hormones or preservatives. Or that a fresh Oregon Furcrest Farms chicken is guaranteed plump and delicious. Or you get 2 free.
Nope.
Bet your mom does. Furcrest Farms. Chicken doesn't come any better.
Leave it to the good hands, people.
Where is everyone at this hour? Probably down at Allstate, saving up to 15% on their car insurance with the Allstate Auto Advantage. If you have Allstate homeowners insurance and an excellent driving record, you might qualify. To find out, just call an Allstate agent and see if your home could save you up to 15% on your car. The Allstate Auto Advantage. Another reason.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
So, I'm making a family documentary when Dad says,
Rick, come down here.
Decent. A busted water heater.
Oh, for the love of Mike.
Dad had some water heater guarantee.
Calling the hotline?
Yeah. Rick, turn that off.
So within 24 hours, we were back in hot water. So was I.
Rick!
The hassle-free water heater guarantee. Another energy service from Pacific Power.
Some styles are timeless. We call them the American Classics, and you'll find them in the shoe department at Fred Meyer.
Fran's Trailblazer trading cards are back, and you'll want to collect the entire set. Fran's Bread and the Blazers have teamed up to bring you another set of limited edition Trailblazer trading cards. One player will be featured each week in specially marked loaves of Fran's premium white bread, and a different player will be featured in Fran's 100% whole wheat, honey cracked wheat, hillbilly, and Roman meal sandwich bread. The new edition Trailblazer trading cards. Start your collection today.
Your Portland Metro Toyota dealer is having a 10-day countdown sale, so you'd better step on it. Time's ticking away on your chance to save big on every new 89 from Celicas to Supras. You can even save on Motor Trend's choice for 1989 Truck of the Year. And with Toyota Extra Value packages, you can save up to $1,050 more. But the countdown sale ends April 4th, so hurry into your Toyota dealer before time runs out. And that's the bottom line.
Lasso and Longhorns is one of the rugged events. And after roping, we drink Miller Lite. Because Light's a less filling beer that's brewed from the ground up. Not some watered-down version of a regular beer. Light's a beer for guys who lasso Longhorns. Longhorn semis, that is.
When it's Miller Lite, less filling, tastes great.
The hard part's rolling it over and tying it up.
When you check your bag on some airlines, do you ever wonder what's going to happen to it?
What's this?
It's our all-new reinforcement tape, our compliments. Made from our specially developed material, virtually break-proof. There's no way this bag will accidentally pop open, guaranteed.
On Alaska Airlines, we try hard to treat baggage with as much care as we treat passengers, because we want to see you and your baggage again.
It's happening now, the Les Schwab Spring Tire Sale. A sale so good, so complete, even Les Schwab's best, the Z800 is on sale. If an all-seasons radio retread fits your needs, all you pay is $17.99. Over 40 styles of custom wheels are on sale, along with performance tires. Pickup tires, RV tires, check our special purchase price. And a special purchase price of $39.99 for American-made premium all-season steel radio.
Anybody who needs tires should shop this sale.
We'd like to introduce ourselves. We're Thriftway. We're the people who can bring you a lower tape total with unlimited double coupons and up to 30% off weekly specials. We're the ones who offer you a complete checkout with total bagging and carryout service. We're quality meat and produce experts, courtesy clerks, and owners who work in the stores. But add us all up and we're Thriftway, the better total supermarket.
This is your territory, First Interstate Bank territory, where First Interstate has offices in more cities and states than any other bank system. So you can move anywhere across the territory and have your bank account waiting. From Hawaii to Wyoming, Arizona to Washington. So open an account at First Interstate and you'll get a warm welcome all across our territory. First Interstate Bank, we go the extra mile for you.
When you were a kid, you wanted your bike to sound like a car. Nowadays, you'd like your car to be as quiet as that old bike. So use a gasoline that can do a better job quieting knocks. One that's 2 octane higher than regular unleaded. Unical's 89 octane.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hi, Murph.
It's a great game last night.
Gee, thanks. Dad offered to fix the faucet for the 4th time. Mom said no more mishmash faucet jobs. She'd find out how to do it herself at Freddy's. Unfortunately, now Dad's working on the lights. For my birthday, Aunt May gave me handkerchiefs. But Mom says returning them's no big at Freddy's, and I'll get a Tyco Turbo Hopper. But now I gotta break it to Aunt May.
Pure, genuine, never heat pasteurized. A beer that's made unlike any other, cold filtered to give you the rich, smooth taste of real draft beer. That's the mark of a great beer. Cold filtered Miller Genuine Draft. It's as real as it gets.
Once entering Trend, I had a goal. I saw light at the end of the tunnel, and I knew where I was headed.
I wanted to soar. I wanted to go up in the world and achieve something I'd never done before, and Trend helped me do that.
I had a job before I graduated. 2 weeks before I graduated, I had a job.
Call the Trend College nearest you today. Trend College. We change people's lives.
I feel that Trend helped me discover myself, what I had inside of me, because there was a lot there I didn't realize.
It's the fast-paced world of computers passing you by. Put a stop to your confusion by stopping at your local Computerland store. We're featuring a complete selection of compact portable and laptop computers. The 386 series can meet most any need for home or small business use. Compact, now at Computerland. The one thing to know about computers.
Michelin Sport MXV.
High performance with European style.
Michelin Sport XGT.
Ultra performance, sporty style.
Michelin Sport EPX.
All-season performance, all-season style.
See the Michelin Sport line today. They'll bring out the sport in you.
Michelin tires are available at Advantage Tire, where you have the advantage every day.
Bet you didn't know that's a fresh, Oregon-grown Furcrest Farms chicken. Or that a Furcrest Farms chicken is raised naturally, without hormones or preservatives. Or that a fresh Oregon Furcrest Farms chicken is guaranteed plump and delicious. Or you get 2 free.
Nope.
Bet your mom does. Furcrest Farms. Chicken doesn't come any better.
On some items, some supermarket may actually have lower prices than Thriftway. On some other items, some other store may have lower prices. But if you're concerned about your total food bill, you'll want to shop at Thriftway. Because when you take advantage of their unlimited double coupons plus their hundreds of weekly specials, you'll always come up with a lower tape total, which is just one of the reasons why Thriftway is a better total supermarket.
That's him, huh? Company stop salesman.
Numero uno. They say he can sell snow in a snowstorm.
Real Mr. Personality.
The guy is a dynamo.
Even the most important dynamic executive can feel downright unimportant.
Miss! Oh, miss!
On a bad flight.
Looks like they've been working non-stop.
Never lets up. That's why he's making the big bucks.
Next trip, try Alaska Airlines. We try to treat everybody like they're somebody.
Then what'd she do?
She kissed me.
No.
Uh-huh.
2 cold ones. I knew a girl like that once.
You did?
We're playing this game called Spin the Bottle. And when it stopped, it was pointing right at me.
Then what?
She kissed me.
So what'd you do?
I married her.
Can't beat Coca-Cola Classic. Does Grandma know?
She's a little suspicious. How old was that girl?
Very old. 8.
I picked this career because I need a challenge. My job is demanding, but rewarding. That's why I like my new Michelin Sport EPX tires. They can handle just about any demands I make on them. If your lifestyle demands performance, the Michelin Sport EPX delivers. I rely on my tires to get me where news is happening. Great handling in any weather, when I need it.
Tonight's news was brought to you by Michelin. Michelin tires are available at Advantage Tire, where you have the advantage every day.
My job isn't full of friendly faces, so I shop at Freddy's. Salespeople smile, offer to help, say hello and thank you. How refreshing. Aha.
Most stores wouldn't be open this late, but I needed chicken soup, lozenges, a vaporizer, and a filled prescription. Ah, Freddie, my dog thanks you, and my nose thanks you.
If you own a small business and things are a little dead in your market, remember, you could be pulling in business from other markets. All you need is a little help from U.S. West Communications.
We'll get that shipment out to you tonight.
Let us show you how to reach new customers Call us, because no one can help you bring a market to life like we can. U.S. West Communications.
When we played for Oakland, we did not appreciate losing.
Our motto was, just win, baby.
Yeah, but now we just like to play a quiet game of pool and drink a few cold Miller Lights. Lights brewed from the ground up, so it tastes great.
Not like some watered-down version of a regular beer.
Your turn, Otis.
Hey, you cheated.
So?
So, nice shot.
When it's Miller Lite, less filling, tastes great.
Up right after this.
This has been Portland Trailblazer Basketball, brought to you in part by Advantage Tire Services and Michelin, because so much is riding on your tires. By Alaska Airlines, serving 30 cities throughout the West. By your neighborhood Thriftway, the better total supermarket. By First Interstate Bank of Oregon, we go the extra mile for you. By the Coca-Cola Company and your local Coca-Cola bottler. Coca-Cola Classic. You can't beat the feeling. By Fred Meyer Stores. You'll find it at Freddy's. By your quality Greater Portland area Toyota dealers, who invite you to test drive a new 1989 Toyota. By Miller Genuine Draft, cold filtered for real draft taste. It's as real as it gets. Executive producer of Trailblazer Basketball, John Spolstra. This NBA telecast was produced and directed by George Wash. This has been a Blazer Broadcasting sports presentation.
There's a motor oil that advertises world-class protection. Impressive. But Valvoline is recommended by name in the owner's manuals of these world-class cars. The other motor oil is not. Whatever you drive, Valvoline makes the highest quality motor oil recommended by any car manufacturer. Around the world, people who know use Valvoline.
Over the years, banks have loaned $20 million to people like this. $5.7 billion to people like this. $3 billion to people like this. But for 75 years, we've always believed it was more important to loan money to people like this. Beneficial. We're not a bank, so we don't have to act like one.
I'd like to make a simple point about a new gasoline additive called ProCare. You see, without proper care, even new car engines accumulate deposits that can lead to a rough-running engine. Fortunately, there's ProCare. Added to a single tank full of gasoline, ProCare's patented Tectron chemistry begins cleaning deposits not only from fuel injectors, but throughout your engine's intake system for a noticeably smoother performance. New ProCare for a smoother running engine.
Now, the Trailblazer post-game show. Tonight's post-game is being brought to you in part by Bob Frink, where big really is better. By the Oregonian. Pick up the Oregonian. Pick up some time. And by True Value Hardware, your store of first choice. And now, back down to courtside.
After every victory here in the Garden, play Billy Joel's I'm in a New York State of Mind. Well, Kiki Vandeweghe, have you gotten yourself in a New York state of mind yet with your best effort as a Knick to date?
I don't know. It was fun seeing my old teammates, though. It really was. You know, it was great seeing Clyde. It was great seeing Steve Johnson and all the rest of the guys. You know, I must say that in many ways I miss Portland. I miss the fans of Portland. You know, I have to say that the fans have always been great, and I have to. Before I go any further, I really want to thank them because they have been super through the whole thing, because it was a long, involved thing, and I'm getting adjusted to the new team.
Well, the New York Knicks are a pressing, aggressive team, and it paid dividends for them in the second half of play. Now, one of the problems that you have, and perhaps will have until next year, is conditioning. How are you doing in that respect of trying to gear up to the pace that they play?
I had my tongue hanging out for a long time, I'll tell you that. They ran me up and down wind sprints and everything else. And that's probably been the hardest part, you know, running and getting used to the press. And I think I'm making strides in that respect. You know, I don't worry ever about my shooting or anything like that. It's really the defense and the rebounding that concerns me, because I consider those the parts of my game that I really want to concentrate on. And I think it's been coming. You know, they've been saying that I've been doing better, and I felt pretty good tonight.
Well, when you were in Portland, you had trouble coming off of the bench and had problems with your back. What is the condition of the back as a player that comes off the bench for the Knicks now?
Well, I'd love to say that it was all the way better, but it's not. You know, I still have problems. I still have days where it's not so good. But, you know, I'm making progress. And as long as the back keeps getting better, I don't regress, then I'm happy. You know, it is tough coming off the bench. You know, you see me lying on the floor and with a hot pack on my back and things like that. And it takes me a minute or two to warm up. But I'm getting better, and I feel the results are starting to pay off.
All right, Kiki, it is, of course, good to see you again. The Knicks have an excellent chance. You're on top of the division. Best of luck to you in the playoffs, and I know that you plan on playing a big part in that.
Thank you, Steve.
All right, we'll be back with more post-game right after this.
So, you're looking for the best deal on a new car?
Well, we've got this uncle in the car business. The guy is very successful at giving his customers the best deal.
For the smartest buy in town at Bob Frink Hyundai, buy an '89 Excel GL four-door sedan for just $99 a month. That's $99 a month for the '89 Excel GL at Bob Frink Hyundai on McLaughlin Boulevard in Milwaukee now. The Hyundai GL is the smartest buy in town.
You want the best deal? Go see Uncle Bob!
At the Oregonian, we know some of you seem to think you're too busy to read a newspaper. So we look for new ways to help fit the news into your busy schedule. We researched, we experimented, and somewhere along the way, we found the answer. The Oregonian, now with a format that makes getting the news faster and easier than ever. Put it to the test.
It's time to welcome spring with a fresh coat of beautiful color during spring spruce-ups at True Value Hardware stores, where True Test Easy Care acrylic latex paint starts at just $10.98 a gallon. Choose velvety flat finish, scrubbable flat enamel for a low sheen look, scrubbable semi-gloss for high traffic areas, and get a high gloss finish with latex gloss enamel. Look for spatter-resistant Easy Care formulas at participating True Value Hardware stores and home centers.
Tonight's postgame guest will receive a $100 gift certificate from True Value, your store of first choice. Madison Square Garden almost empty now, Steve, and the Knicks have won it tonight, 128-124. They send a crowd of 18,000 out onto the streets, and the show bill to Times Square awfully happy tonight. It was an exciting game, and the Knicks made a great comeback.
Well, it definitely was an exciting ball game. It's a kind of ball game that the Knicks excel and thrive in. They were down at the intermission, but were able to get back into their pace of the game and put that mental pressure on the Trailblazers. And through most of the third period, it looked like Portland was going to be able to hold them off, and suddenly they began to slip away. The Knicks got to within a 5-point range and felt like they had the momentum on their side and changed the course and the nature of the game, and they came out of here with the victory tonight.
Trailblazers have now won just 2 of their last 11 ball games, and they fall 4 games under the 500 mark. It's been a long time since they found themselves in that situation in the standings, and it's a team that really needs to try and turn things around and get ready for the playoff hunt.
Well, more than anything else, they need to be able to win one of these close ball games out on the road. When you think about the games that we have televised and the ones that have been over the radio where they have lost very close games, that's what helps a team build some momentum and confidence in themselves. And every time you go out and you play hard, you come up short, psychologically, at some point in the ball game, you become tentative, and that's what happened tonight. You've got to stay aggressive. You've got to believe that somewhere at that point in the game, you're going to take over. Your game, your style, your will is going to prevail, and when you're losing like this, it just doesn't happen.
A couple of years ago, Chicago was 4-15 in games decided by, I think, 3 points or less, and this year they're about 16-4. So you can learn how to do that, how to win in the clutch. Blazers have lost 5 one-point games this year.
It's been a tough stretch for them, you know, and it looked as though this might be one of those turnaround situations for them. A win tonight, and coming off of that to go and play Boston tomorrow. Now, they always seem to play well against Boston anyway, so they probably would have had a lot more confidence, but it's a situation where they're just going to have to continue to stay after it, and eventually they'll get a breakthrough.
All right, come back, take a look at our final Computerland stats board right after this.
Well, I think I'm going out of my head. Do I think I'm going out of my head? Hey there, pretty baby.
Spend a few minutes this Friday in A&E, the Oregonian's weekly guide to arts and entertainment.
Come on, dance with me. I'm going out of my head.
And avoid an all-night disaster of enormous proportions.
Over you.
It's time to welcome spring with a fresh coat of beautiful color during spring spruce-ups at True Value hardware stores. That's when you can save on their very best acrylic latex house paint. True Test Weather All, starting at just $11.98 a gallon. So whether it's long-lasting flat finish, rich, low-luster satin finish, or beautiful and durable gloss finish, trust your home to True Test Weather All house paint from participating True Value hardware stores and home centers.
So, you're looking for the best deal on a new car?
Well, we've got this uncle in the car business. The guy is very successful at giving his customers the best deal.
At Bob Frink Mitsubishi, buy any 89 Priuses for only $199 down. That's just $199 down to buy any 89 Priuses at Bob Frink Mitsubishi on Canyon Road in Beaverton now. Get your Bob Frink Super Bargain now.
You want the best deal?
Go see Uncle Bob!
Knicks win it by 4. Let's go to our final Computerland stats board.
Well, when you look at the numbers, both teams had some very good balance. Drexler was the leading scorer for Portland. Jerome Kersey had a huge second half. He had 18 points and played strong the entire night. Steve Johnson was strong for Portland off the bench. For the New York Knicks, it was a big second half for Mark Jackson and a big fourth period for Patrick Ewing to lead the way. Vandeweghe was solid off the bench as they had a good contribution. But again, the difference in the ball game was their ability to get their game and impose their will on Portland to force all of those turnovers, which changed the nature of the ball game.
Blazers end up with a season high for rebounds, Steve, but they also come awfully close to a season high for turnovers. 30 had been the high for the year, and they were in the neighborhood again tonight.
Well, again, you know, you're going to have turnovers in a ball game like that, and sometimes it doesn't hurt you so much if you're making them in an aggressive manner. It hurts you more when you become tentative, and particularly when you turn it over and it's 2 feet away from the other team's basket.
Yep. Well, that'll do it for tonight. Our next Blazer game will be tomorrow night when we take on the Boston Celtics. Hope you'll join us at 6:30. Steve and I and our director, George Wash, will be there, and we'll have all of the action for you from the fabled Boston Garden. Should be an interesting and exciting game. We do thank all of you who joined us tonight. Without you out there, we're nowhere here. Now, for George Wash, Steve Jones, this is Pat Lafferty from Madison Square Garden in New York. Our final score tonight, the Knicks 128, the Trailblazers 124. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Good night.
This has been the Trailblazer Postgame Show. Tonight's postgame show has been brought to you in part by True Value Hardware, your store of first choice. By Bob Frink, where big really is better. And by the Oregonian. Pick up the Oregonian. Pick up some time.
This used to be cattle country till they came, the lobster ranchers.
Cattle Company announces our special lobster tail and top sirloin dinner.
Herds of the wild crustaceans just as far as the eye could see.
Tender, succulent lobster tails alongside a juicy top sirloin steak.
Sweet little creatures, but they do spook around lemon and butter.
A complete dinner for just $9.95 at Cattle Company.
They get real nervous around boiling water.
The Egghead Discount Software Company, America's leading software seller, had a growing problem. It seems they were growing, but their communication system wasn't. So the people at GTE analyzed the problem and designed a customized system that improved efficiency, reduced network costs, and left plenty of room for growth. You see, at GTE, it's not just communications we offer, it's solutions. Call us, no matter what size you are.
I'd like to make a simple point about a new gasoline additive called ProCare. You see, without proper care, even new car engines accumulate deposits that can lead to a rough-running engine. Fortunately, there's ProCare. Added to a single tank full of gasoline, ProCare's patented Tecron chemistry begins cleaning deposits not only from fuel injectors, but throughout your engine's intake system for a noticeably smoother performance. New ProCare for a smoother running engine.